Yo, what's good guys, it is JD here. Hello, welcome back to another episode of the No Man's Hunt Road to Glory. And after the absolute madness of yesterday, bidding 4.5 million MT on a pool, George, that's right, it actually happened. Check it out if you don't believe me. We had to get over that disappointment, so I got outbid. And today, we have made some huge moves. We need just one card to hit 3,750 cards in our collection, which is insane, to get Dark Matter Clyde Drexler. And it just so happens that final card came from the Ascension board, and we got the grand prize. So we have got not just one, but two Dark Matters being added into the collection today, which you love to see. We have made some huge sales. I know we've got 4.3 million MT right now and 3,750 cards, but there are some cards that if you're on PlayStation, their prices have just gone to the moon, and I don't really understand why. Billy Cunningham, Evan Mobley, Steph, Jerry Lucas, Wade, Bracket Busters Wade, CP3 glitched, Wang, and then that's the Mystic Tracy McGrady. So we're going to cash in all of that, which is like 300,000 MT more, which you don't mind at all. And then we're kind of going to start selling off a few things, and I'm going to tell you guys why and my thought process behind it. But we are going to start selling off some things in anticipation of a certain somebody called Kevin Durant coming out in the next week or two or three. He's coming soon. We just don't know when. Yeah, in preparation of that. So let's go ahead and jump into it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe for the daily videos and check out facebook.com/JDCrossover for the daily streams. I have now tested negative for COVID, by the way, so hopefully we're past that. I'm still not 100%. I still feel a little bit weird. I still sound a little bit weird. My throat's still a little bit sore. But in general, we are over the worst of it. So thank you guys for dealing with me whilst I sounded and looked absolutely dreadful. But we're over the worst of it. It was not a nice week, but hey, that's why we have the vaccines, isn't it? Right, moving into the game today, we have hit level 27. And what we're working on today were these spotlights. So we're already through 5 of the 8 zero gravity spotlights. Next up for us is Louis Scola, 5-minute quarters. You don't like to see it. 5-minute quarters should not be a thing in 2022. But the XP that we've actually been working on, zero gravity stuff, the generic stuff here, halfway on the boards, halfway on the assists, and halfway on the points. So pretty much halfway. For the Premier XP, we have done the original Oda Diamond, the original Oda Amethyst, DeAndre Jordan, a steal with a Kobe. I think we already had that done. 7 assists with DSJ, and then 5 dunks with Kenny Walker. We don't have an original owner Opal. We do have an original owner Pink Diamond, so we can get that 1,000 XP. We can do that as well, so that'd be 2,500 XP. And then I've got Jaylen Brown, and I've got all these guys as well. So quite a few thousand XP to be found there, which is nice. And then the spotlights, obviously, we've got all the XP so far. The My Team wins have won 57 games, 38 of them being in limited since Friday. Oh my god, I play this game too much. And then Fred Hoiberg, which needs 6 more threes for 750 XP. And then Haslam, 20 more boards for 1,250 XP. One thing to note about this section, as you can see, this is timed. We have only got 4, I mean, obviously all this is timed, but we've only got 4 days on the Premier XP. I don't know why, like, it's for a Diamond Consumables pack. Do you really feel like people are rushing to get a Diamond Consumables pack in which to get it you need an original owner Dark Matter? Are you serious? Like, it's so dumb. It's such a joke. But yeah, take note, that is only there until Friday. And then this Season 6 tip-off XP is only there for another week as well. So that's only there until next Monday, I believe. So there's some good XP in here. We are going to start playing Clutch Time over the next few days for like 2 games of 13 Opal players, 2 games with Diamond players, and Gold, and the Sapphires, and then the Clutch Times. And again, it's only for 1 maxed out pack. Do you really think that's so game-changing? You need to put a time limit on it? 1 maxed out pack? I don't know about that one. Chief. And then as for Clyde, 1 card away, which is happy days. Wow, I can't talk still. Before we get Jerry Sloan out, let's cash in this MT. And like I said, this is just unbelievable amounts of MT. So the diamond contract we got from Limited, 20k, lovely stuff. And then look at the state of this. So some of them make sense, all right? Wang is in that token set, and people want tokens right now for Dikembe. So 46k for Pink Diamond Wang, fantastic. We then have NBA 75 cards of Jerry Lucas and Billy Cunningham. And again, they kind of make sense because they're in this set right here. Nate Thurman had a lot of value. That has been decimated today because he's in the daily login pack. So again, that kind of makes sense. So Jerry Lucas 52k and Billy Cunningham 45k. Evan Mobley is just a good card, but 44k? Like, bear in mind, all of these cards right here, my voice is going, I apologise. The most I would have bought them for is 30,000, and that is the most. On average, I'll probably say 25k. We're making huge profit here, so Evan Mobley, 44k. 'Tis the season Steph. Why? Why has somebody spent 44k on 'Tis the season Steph? Why has somebody spent 55k, 55,000 MT on a bracket busters Dwayne Wade, who I would have picked up for 30,000 MT like last week or the week before? 55,000 MT. That is insane. The market is so high right now. If you have any of these cards that I've sold, do get them gone. And if you're selling anybody else for like over 40k, and do let me know. T-Mac was a Mystic T-Mac for 40k, and then this is the most confusing one of the day. 42,000 MT on this. So he's down at 40 now, but why? Glitched Chris, are people really going that mad for the collect level? I mean, maybe they are, I don't know. But that puts us at 4,000, or 4,000, imagine. 4.684 million MT with nearly 4,000 tokens with 3,749. Scrap that. 3,750 cards, because here is Dark Matter. Bam! Number one of the video, Jerry Sloan. Now, I'm going to get the database up because I can't actually remember his animations or anything about his jump shot or anything about him, because, you know, he's an Ascension card, he's a random card. I don't like to look at the random cards because there's no way of definitively getting them. But there he is. He's a 6'5 shooting guard with a 6'8 wingspan with very nice tendencies. He's got shifty. He's got a very quick release. It's Gary Payton's release, base 40 with a very quick release. That's not actually that bad. Could this card be alright? Could this card be okay? 92 layup, 85 dunks. The dunking isn't incredible. 94-3 is incredible. 90 ball control is good. Passing IQ and accuracy, yeah, not the best. Good enough oh no, great defense. What am I looking at? I'm looking at the block and interior. He don't need that. He's a guard. Incredible defense. 97 perimeter, 98 steal. Great physicals down there. 98 lateral. 27 Hoffs. So we've got a lot of shooting. We've only got 3 playmaking. He does have Hoff posterizer. He's only got 85 driving dunk, but he does have Hoff posterizer. I'll tell you what, that's not a bad card. That is actually quite nice. What does he need added to him? Anything too crazy? Already give him like brick wall if you were going to use him. You didn't give him glue hands? You literally have to have glue hands on every single player. So that's weird. No glue hands, no chef. I mean, nothing massive missing. I'll tell you what, we might give him a run. Obviously, he's 6'5", so you ain't playing him at the 3. So just a shooting guard. I mean, where can we play him? We are going to go to Clutch Time tomorrow, as I mentioned. We've got Vince Carter. I can't really play Vince at the 3 either, because he's 6'6". I mean, maybe we could. Maybe we could get away with it just for a few games. Maybe we could try out. Maybe get something like that. Not great. We've got the same release on Gary Payton and Jerry Sloan. Both as Dark Matters. One with normal and one with very quick. How about that? Let's very quickly go ahead and do a little shoot around with him before we go ahead and grab. It's the right squad, isn't it? Before we go ahead and grab our second and arguably the more important Dark Matter of the two, which is going to be Clyde Drexler. So Jerry Sloan, hot zones everywhere. You love to see it. And let's see what this jump shot is saying. That's not bad, that. That is not bad. I like it. It doesn't feel the same as Gary Payton's. Obviously, he'll have a different upper in before he doesn't. I think that's a different upper. It must be. It is a different upper. I was about to say, there ain't no way. I don't really like the upper all that much. And I'm somebody who's very, very peculiar when it comes to their releases. I do like it to be aesthetically pleasing and nice and smooth. I mean, he's hitting absolutely everything, but I kind of feel like the ball glitches down. He unnecessarily puts it down before bringing it up. I'm saying that as he is just hitting everything in before that first miss. Yeah, not bad though. There we go. That's a very quick release on base 40. Voice, please. Live. Be well. But yeah, not too bad. But anyway, moving on from him to a card which definitely has a little bit more hype, but has been not sort of forgotten about, but definitely pushed down a little bit. Dark Matter, Clyde Drexler. Obviously, since he has been released, we've then had MJ and Josh Giddey now on the database as well that we know is coming. And before we open him up, let me show you guys what it takes. And then we'll try and break down a price of how much it takes. But this is what it takes at this point in the game, which is the 10th of April, to get 3,750 cards. Every base set card and Series 1 and Heat Check and Dynamite Rating. So your 4 sort of base sets, you've got to have every single card done. Down here, you've got to have absolutely everything. And the only coaches I don't have are the 4 Opals and then Mike D'Antoni. So I'm just missing 5 auctionable cards from that space. Event cards, these ones do count, and we've got all of these. These ones do not count, which is why we don't have any of those. Shoes do not count. Jerseys, you've got to have every single jersey in the game. Reward cards, you've got to obviously have dominations all done. This first page here, I literally can't get another card. These 64 are not available. These 11 are not available. I have everything that is physically possible. On this side, yes, I can afford these 5 cards from the token market, but I don't want to spend the tokens. Same here, can afford those, and I can afford those, but I don't want to get those. Paul Millsap we'll get at some point. Triple threat, I mean, random. Is he on the board? Is he a ladder? I think Della Shrimp might be the ladder award. Not sure. Calvin Nat was random. Oh no, that's the old Della Shrimp. Random card, random card, random card, random card. Random cards I just didn't get through no fault of my own. Just random cards I didn't get. Didn't get a couple of limited cards. Unlimited, didn't get Wilt, didn't get Jay Rich. Season rewards, I'm missing Rui Hachimura because he was random. Missing Nate McMillan because that was the time when 2K took a vacation and gave up on the game, so I did as well. And then we haven't got a few cards from this season. Ascension, didn't get Drummond or Tony Parker, Rip Hamilton or Mo Lucas because random. And that's pretty much it. And then clutch time again, Reggie Lewis, random. Sean Kemp, random. And we will, of course, this season get Austin Reeves, Wayne Embry and James Worthy. And that's it for the reward section. So there's not much there that I'm missing. And then as for the premium section, this is what you need to get 3,750 cards. We've got 20 out of the 34 free agents. A couple of these came from my career when they were available. We've got the entire Colossal set. We've got the entire Prime Time set. Flash, we've got everybody apart from MJ and the 1 Embiid, because of course 1 Embiid is unauctionable. It was from those boxes. I had every Flash card apart from CP3's untradeable one, but now I don't have CP3. Signature Series, we've got Rudy Gay's, we've got Kobe's, but then we don't have the lock-in cards, of course. It's easier to see here, actually. The only cards we don't have, Luka, D-Rob, KD, and Clay. That's it. Full Dunktober set. Limited edition. We don't have the opals up here. We don't have the untradeable opals over there. Everything else is there. Full moment set. Full alter ego sets. NBA 75 sets. We're just missing sort of like the gatekeepers. So the Dolph, the Wilts, the Rick Barrys, the ones that we sold today. The Magics, the Clydes, etc. Full Mystic set. Obviously, I sold T-Mac today, but we did have it full. Maxed out, we've got everybody apart from the Dark Matters. Iced out, we've got everybody apart from Bill Russell, who's like 100k right now. And then we've got the full Iced Out 2 set. 'Tis the season, we had Steph, sold him, but we just don't have him or LeBron. Full New Year's set. Just missing Donovan, just missing one in these sets here, missing a few there. Level Up, obviously these cards don't count. And then we're just missing Wilts and Paul George's, so just missing 4 cards there. All-Star, we had Evan Mobley, sold him, but we've got all these other cards here. Paladin, we've got 15. Bracket Busters got 9. Out of Position 8. Metamorphosis 8. And then Zero Gravity 9. And that is 3,750 cards. And our reward for that is this big fella right here. How much do I reckon he has cost? Can I even put a vague price tag on this card? The 4 base sets will cost you about 500,000 MT each. You're looking at 2 million MT there. Jerseys and all the miscellaneous stuff. Another 500,000 maybe, I don't know. 2.5 million MT in all of that. And then the premium set to have all of those cards. I had pretty much every auctionable card. Oh, I have every auctionable card under 30,000 MT. I don't even know. I don't want to say a number because it's probably really stupid. You're looking at millions. I do mean many, many millions. But I don't know. 6, 5, 7, 8, 10? No, I don't know how many. Maybe 5 million MT, 6 million MT. I don't know. An unholy amount of MT it has cost to get to this point. But there we go. We get our reward. And that is Dark Matter Clyde Drexler. It's another card for the collector level. Woo! Anyway, he's coming in 6'7" at the small forward shooting guard position. Point guard position. Hello. Point guard Clyde Drexler. Lovely stuff. 98 dunk, 95 3, 95 ball control. Now that looks so much well-rounded than Jerry Sloan did. In terms of badges, obviously we've got loads of finishing badges. Actually, not as many finishing badges as I might have expected, if I'm honest. What's his breakdown? Yeah, he's actually got more playmaking and defensive badges than finishing badges, but alright. Tendencies are great. He's got quick dribble style. He's got James Harden's behind the back, which is kind of up there with Scottie Pippen's. And he's got base 5, only on quick, no very quick release around here. So if we just chuck him in here real quick, we'll go ahead and have a little freestyle with him. But yeah, I don't know. How much did it cost? Too much is the answer. Too much. And to think we're still 250 cards away from Dirk, it's unbelievable. And he obviously isn't available as of yet. So Clyde with hot zones everywhere, as you would hope to see. It definitely doesn't feel very quick, because it isn't. It definitely feels like a quick release, which it is. I mean, that's nice. That's nice enough, isn't it? Yeah, that's easy. That's easy to time. That's easy to time. I can rock with this Clyde the Glide. I can vibe with it. Let's check out his James Harden's behind the back. I do first Scottie. I feel like Scottie's is a little bit more explosive. It's not bad. I think it gets more separation, but it's not as explosive. But, hey, man, you know, Clyde the Glide's there. Point guard coming through. Yes, indeedy. And, obviously, he's going to be throwing down some pretty special dunks, you would hope. Some pretty big posters, you would hope. So, let's talk about moving forward this week. I think it's safe to say we're all expecting a Dark Matter KD to come through at some point in the future. And, obviously, yesterday we tried to send a Paul George to 50. It did not happen. Since then, somebody has sent a Paul George to 50. So, the ship has sailed. Boats don't sail. I guess they do. Moving on. The ship has sailed. We're not going to be moving on Paul George anymore. So, attention now turns to the next person who's probably going to come out and is going to command unholy amounts of MT for sales. And that is going to be a KD card, you know, with his wingspan and his height and his animations and his jump shot. That small forward position. He will at least have a quick release. His last cards actually only had normal releases. And they still, up to like a month ago, we're still selling for like over 1 million MT. His NBA 75 card was still dumbass expensive. So a quick release put KD is going to potentially break some records, especially if it does hit 50. So we're kind of looking forward to that now. And the badges we've got look like they're going to be reasonably okay. Where is this one at 50? Have I gone past it? No, I found it. Oh, it's a 4.7 already. See, this is what I could have done, boys. This could have been me, and it could have been Hollow. I'm so sad. I'm heartbroken. It could have been me, and it's a 4.7 with 9 hours to go. Imagine being guaranteed your money back after spending 4.5 million MT with 9 hours to go. That's nuts. But anyway, so we're seeing this. You know, this is what I wanted to do. I knew it was going to be profitable, so I wanted to do. Didn't make it happen. Through no fault of my own. I tried. But anyway, we need as many Hoff badges as we can get. So out of these 8 here, interestingly enough, only one of them was on the Opal KD. Now, obviously, KD's going to get a lot more Hoff badges than he had. He had 16. He's going to go up to like 28 or something. But yeah, all of these Hoff badges, apart from Sniper, he didn't actually have. So maybe there's like 4 of these that survive. Maybe just 3 that survive that we can actually put on him. And then, you know, maybe something comes around where we can buy one that's got 46, 47, 48... and then take it up to 50 again. It's all about hitting that magic 50. It does make such a huge difference, even if you don't add anything crazy to it. People want a 50 Hoff badge card on their squad. And then you think, is 4.5 million MT going to be enough to buy a 48 Hoff badge KD or a 47 Hoff badge KD? It wasn't enough to buy a Paul George, so I don't think it's going to be enough to buy a KD. Now, long term, yes, we're still going for collector level. I still want to get 4K cards. We're going to get 80 Hoff badges. But short term, as in Season 6, is there any point in having this many cards in the collection? My voice today is dying. Is there any point? There's no point. There's no point. Until this gets released, 64 cards, and these 11 here, until these 75 cards gets released, I can't get anywhere close. Now, this season, we're going to get 1 card every day, starting with Giannis tomorrow, a gold Giannis tomorrow, 25 cards leading up to Dark Matter. So with those 25 cards and these 75, that's 100 extra cards. Even with that, I would be 150 away. So I think for the time being, we are going to sell not everything, but anything that has value of more than 20,000 MT, I'm going to sell. So for that, it'll be Deron Williams. I think I've got Jaylen Brown over here, who is like 30k-ish, maybe around that. So So we'll sell a Jaylen Brown. Who else do I have? Maybe like a Manu. Is Manu expensive? Manu might be like 25, 30k. Anything that's over 20k, I think we're going to sell just to get a bit more MT into the collection. If we can make a move on a KD, it would be absolutely nuts. We can get Clutch Shooter from Clutch Time, but he's already got Clutch Shooter on his old one, so we'll definitely still have it. But yeah, that's kind of the vibes moving forward. And as for our main squad, right about now, it is looking a little something like that. And that is looking pretty damn good. Hey, look at Bobo still chilling. I forgot I even had him. Go on, Bobo. Yeah, Clyde, Vince Carter, Cincy, fantastic, not going nowhere. We are going to buy a better 4 and a better 5, don't worry about it. But yeah, as for today, everybody, we got the grand prize. We hit 3,750 cards, got Dharma out of Clyde. And we're now going to start building up even more MT. Imagine 4.5 million MT not being enough. But I don't think it is with KD looming. So that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed. As usual, please like, subscribe. I'll see you next time. And peace.